make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
So the New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for the Warriors. Up front, it'll be Green in post. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Now, post. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. This one for 3, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Green.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. The shot's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Takes a 3. Melton, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And here's Brunson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Pass to Melton. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Green finds Melton. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anunoby, no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Melton. Outside, Green. Jacks up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
Pass to Brunson. Hart outside. Shoots the 3. Warriors with the rebound. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Curry's shot is off.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now post. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. That's to Curry. To end the drought. Clock at 6. Moody the pass to Green. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Melton. He has yet to score. Right side Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Fires the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
There is something special about the competitive spirit of Draymond Green. You make a 3, I'm coming right back with one of my own.
Brunson kicks to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. For the 3. That one doesn't go.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Towns with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Brunson missing. Warriors trail by 5. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Brunson after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And guys, for the Warriors, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Elton finds post. And here is Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
New York leading by 4. Brunson outside. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for New York. Outside, Green. Back to Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to him.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be Towns shooting. They get Stephen Curry. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks, but GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, that has some truth to it.
Here's Brunson after the Warriors pick up 3. Hart the pass to Towns. Over post. And it's Towns missing. Warriors trail by 7. On the wing, Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Draymond Green.
What's up?
And Green, no good on that one.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
Now here's Brunson. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Green with a screen for Melton. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And the second free throw, good. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Clock at 4. Here's Brunson into the lane, lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Nobody near Milton. His three-pointers off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Brunson sets a screen for Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pajemski finds Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green with a screen on Brunson. Here's Pajemski. Here's Green. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green passes to Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Well, Green can operate as a point forward. This guy is exceptional at breaking down the defenses. His instincts are absolutely phenomenal.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Moody. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Back to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Brunson. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And here is Green, after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bridges misses. Warriors trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Post. Pass to Moody. Beyond the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Brunson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Melton. Now, here's Moody. And Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
Clarkson kicks to Bridges. Back to Clarkson. Brunson, left side. Hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 18 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Moody. Back to Melton. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. Bridges outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby finds Bridges. Now here's Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The Warriors have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
At the line, your Warriors, Podziemski, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And New York making a change here. Podziemski hits them both. Brunson up top. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 23 points. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Miles McBride out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Shamet in at the 3 spot. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin, back over to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Clarkson. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, Towns. Pass to Shamet. No good from outside. The Warriors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Hield, the pass to Horford. Golden State moving the ball around. Horford with the screen on Clarkson. Hield attacking. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Podziemski. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McBride. And here is Robinson. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3. Outside, Kuminga. Now Pajemski. Here's Horford. Over to the wing. Here's Richard. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Pass to McBride. Here's Shamet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And right now for the Knicks, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And here are the Warriors now. After New York gets the 3, Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
McBride finds Clarkson. And here is Robinson, guarded by Horford. Towns for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry with them. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 8 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Warriors.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
The Knicks leading by 23. And here is Shamet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Fires away from outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 25 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Pass to Moody. Here's Melton. Offensive rebound. That one goes in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Shamet following the basket by Al Horford. Towns for 3. Back to McBride. 3-pointer. And it's Towns missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Brunson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Towns. Count it. Good. 19 points in the game.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, He's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
Shamet's got 6.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Pass to Melton. Towns against Kuminga. Now here's Melton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Assisted by
Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Now here's Melton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Outside Curry. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Brunson. He's got 25. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Brunson's got 27.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Melton kicks to Curry. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to Robinson. Towns against Kuminga. Towns down low, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Quentin Post is checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Pass to Melton. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry against Brunson. Fires from 14. The Warriors pull it in. Now Melton still without a basket. Good on the shot. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
The free throw drops for Towns. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Now here's Melton, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Outside Green. Off target from 3-point range. Smooth sailing for New York. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Post with it, defended by Towns. Melton with the ball from past the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
The Warriors shooting 44% from the field in the second. On the wing, Melton. Defended by Hart. Melton passes to Curry. Down low. And here's Melton. Takes a 3. They kick it out to Green from downtown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Outside, Green. Here's Podziemski. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Podziemski on the wing. Brunson covering. Moody's shot is off. Here's New York. They're on a 19-7 run. Hart inside, guarded by Green. Hart kicks to Brunson. Fires from the wing. Out to Bridges. Brunson outside. Back to Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter. The Warriors shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. There's a good screen. Pass to Green. Here's Post. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson outside. Floats one, and Moody pulls it down. And here's Melton. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And through one half, it's New York ahead, just dominating this one. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half.
Big Cat meow with his paw prints all over this game. If I could shoot like him, that's 50 a game for the Diesel.
Hey, man, you did just fine. Don't worry. But your points are well taken because Town is an amazing shooter for a 7-footer now.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's Curry. Up front, it'll be Green in post. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Melton. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns, Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
Hart outside. Towns up top. New York moving the ball around. Bridges against Melton. Towns, he's open. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Hart outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Over post. And the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Brunson against Curry. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's post. Defended by Towns. From deep, Green. And another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hart outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Brunson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Outside, Green. Back to Podziemski. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 7. Hard against Green. Towns for three. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 35.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Hard outside. Back to Brunson. Pajemski grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Melton kicks to Green. Pass to Moody. Now Melton launches a three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Here's Green. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 8. Pass to Green. And here's Melton. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 37 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Now, here's Moody. Now, Pajemski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Hart finds Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got his first basket.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pajemski with it. Brunson covering. Will it go? And Green with the lay-in. 13 points in the game.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Hart outside. Towns, the pass to Hart, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
First free throw is good.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. That one is no good. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by New York. On the wing, Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Melton, the bounce pass. Pass to Pajemski. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Moses Moody.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. In third, the Warriors.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Here's Sean Yabusele. He's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Melton. He has 7. Makes it off the glass. Melton's got 9 points.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
New York shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. McBride passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Melton. And too long on the shot. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. He had a nice open look right there. 5 points in the game.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Now Shamet, defended by Moody. Shamet, the pass to McBride. 6 to shoot. The tray. Here's Yabusele. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Knicks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green.
One shot.
The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Melton. Moody with it. 8 points for him. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Here's McBride. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. The Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. There's the pick. Here's Kuminga. No good on the 3. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Shamet, the pass to McBride. Robinson left side. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 6 points.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Here's Podziemski. Offensive rebound. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Post with it, guarded by Robinson. Here's Melton. Off target with his 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Knicks shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Pass to Yabusele. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Melton. Robinson, a screen on Melton. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Now, Pajemski. On the wing, Melton. Stolen by Clarkson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Yabusele finds Clarkson. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by Yabusele. Here's Clarkson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer, so tough to stop him.
The Knicks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Now here is Horford. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Clarkson surveying the floor. Here's Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
And the Knicks making a change here. Okporti's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Hield kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Horford. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Knicks running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Clarkson, Mitchell Robinson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Dadier in at the 4-man position. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
He throw good, Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And the Knicks making a change here. Diawara's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Outside for Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 23.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Kolek, and here's Clarkson, covered by Hield. Hield against Clarkson. It's going by Hield. Here's Kuminga. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Clarkson against Hield. Now McBride. 5 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Curry can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Outside Curry. Horford with a screen on Clarkson. Steps back. Podziemski on the wing. Releases. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
New York with the ball. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Now here's Curry. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Kolek. Oh, good on the triple.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
Here's Kolek, and it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shoots it up. And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Curry wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Here's Kolek. In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's Kolek. They set the pick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Pajemski. Here's Green. Misses the baby hook. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pajemski with it. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Hukporti. Guarded by Green. Back to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Here's Horford. And here is Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got 30.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Robinson up top. Pass to Clarkson for three. They get it back. Hukporti. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Now here's Horford. They kick out to Hield. Off target from outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Horford finds Hield. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 33.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Hield, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Pajemski. And so he makes both from the line. Golden State's gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Melton. Outside Green. And the three off target. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Warriors foul. Moses Moody. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
2.
At the line for the Knicks, Gershon Yabusele, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Miles McBride's checked in for Clarkson. Good on both. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. In the corner, it's Melton. Golden State moving it around. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McBride with the ball. He's guarded by Melton. Shaman kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Kolek. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Curry from deep three-point land. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Robinson passes to Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson, a little playmaking versatility right there. Pretty pass.
Pass to Moody. And here is Green. Outside Curry. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Kolek. This one for 3. And it's Shamet missing.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Moody the pass to Curry. Now Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Shamet the pass to Yabusele. Now McBride. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Shamet. Shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 38 points.
Very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now, here's Shamet. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Curry. Pass to Melton. The 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Free throw drops for Green. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And here's Clarkson. Over Moody. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Melton, following the score by New York. Shot clock at 6. Post with it. Robinson on him. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline